What if I told you there are U.S. states where you can buy land for less than your monthly grocery bill? Would you believe me? Today, we're exposing the 10 cheapest states where Americans are quietly buying acres of land, building tiny homes, going off-grid, and escaping the chaos. Listen to this. Listen real good. I hunted the data, talked to dozens of homesteaders on Reddit, Facebook groups like Off-Grid Living and Tiny House Enthusiasts, and crunched the 2025 numbers projecting straight into 2026. With remote work dying, AI eating jobs, and everyone craving self-sufficiency, land prices are spiking in the hotspots. But there are still hidden gems where you can snag acres for under $1,000, perfect for homesteading with gardens, livestock, solar panels, or slapping down a tiny house without zoning nightmares. We're talking places with fertile soil, water access, low regs, and that pioneer vibe where your dollar stretches like taffy. This is the definitive countdown of the top 10 cheapest places in the U.S. to buy land for homesteading and tiny houses in 2026. Based on fresh USDA data, land watch listings, Realtor.com averages, and real stories from folks who've done it. We'll hit prices per acre, why it's dirt cheap, zoning for tiny homes and off-grid, soil and water for farming, climate disasters to watch, pros, cons, buyer pitfalls, and that one curiosity twist for each that'll keep you hooked. From 10 to 1, building to the ultimate steal at number 1. Stick with me, a new reveal that could change your life. And when we hit number 1, you'll be on Zillow before the video ends. Let's roll. Number 10, Kentucky. Okay, kicking off at number 10, Kentucky, the bluegrass state where land is so cheap it feels like stealing, but with a homestead twist that'll make you rethink your garden plans. Average price per acre in rural Kentucky for 2026, around $3,500 to $4,500, but in hidden gems like Breathitt or Jackson County in the Appalachian East, you're looking at $1,000 to $2,000 per acre for 10 to 20 acre parcels. That's $10,000 for your own mini farm. Why so cheap? Overlooked rural areas with declining coal jobs mean motivated sellers. USDA 2025 data shows farm real estate at $4,500 statewide, but recreational and homestead lots dip lower in the hills. For homesteading, Kentucky's got rich, fertile soil. Think rolling pastures perfect for goats, chickens, veggies, even small orchards. Water? Creeks and springs everywhere. Rainwater harvesting legal with no restrictions. Tiny houses? Rural counties like Jackson is lax. Build under 400 square feet without permits if off-grid, or get a simple septic approval for $500. If you love bourbon trails and bluegrass, this is your starter homestead. But if you think Kentucky's cheap, wait till you hear about number 9's water wonders. Number 9, Tennessee, the volunteer state where land whispers, homestead me, with prices that'll make your wallet sing, but a tiny house curveball you need to know. Projected 2026 average per acre, $3,000 to $4,000 statewide, but in rural east like Grundy or Scott County, $1,500 to $2,000 per acre. Snag 20 acres for $30,000. Why cheap? Post-pandemic outmigration from Nashville left rural sellers desperate. LandWatch listings show 2025 averages at $3,500 for raw land. For homesteading, Tennessee's got it all. Fertile, loamy soil for crops, forests for foraging, 9-month growing season. Water? Rivers and springs galore. Harvesting legal. Tiny houses? Super friendly. Counties like Grundy allow them as primary dwellings with minimal zoning if under 500 square feet. Off-grid, solar, easy. If mountains call you, Tennessee's your jam. But hold on, number 8 got flatland gold. Number 8, Missouri, the show-me state showing you land deals so cheap you'll doubt they're real, with a homesteading secret weapon. 2026 prices, $2,000 to $3,500 per acre, but in Ozark or Shannon County South, $1,500 to $2,000, 15 acres for $22,500. Cheap because rural depopulation from farm consolidation. Mossy Oak lists 2025 at $14,000 for farm, but raw land dips lower. For homesteading, Ozark Hills offer diverse soil, loess for veggies, limestone for pastures, water, abundant rivers, legal collection. Tiny houses? Missouri's progressive. Many counties allow them as ADUs or primaries with basic permits. Off-grid? Heaven. If variety's your thing, Missouri shows it. But number 7, Southern charm, is cheaper. Number 7, Alabama. Sweet home where land is sweeter than tea, with a tiny house twist that'll sweeten your deal. Projected 2026 farm average, $18,100, but rural South like Wilcox or Greene County, $1,500 to $2,500 per acre, 25 acres for $40,000. Cheap because undervalued farmland post-cotton decline. Homesteading? Humid subtropical climate, clay loam soil for peanuts, cotton, livestock. Water? Lakes, rivers, collection legal. Tiny houses? Alabama's lenient. Rural zones allow without permits if on a foundation. Mobile parks welcome. Pros? Warm weather, 60s winter, low living costs, 87%, southern hospitality. Cons? Hurricanes graze south. 2025 had 3, elevate homes. Pitfall? High humidity breeds mold. Ventilate well. If you love grits and greens, Alabama's home. But wait for number 6's cowboy vibes. 6. Oklahoma. Sooner state where you can sooner own land for pennies with a wind-powered homestead hack. 2026 averages $2,540 per acre. Rural panhandle like Cimarron County, $1,000 to $2,000. 30 acres for $35,000. Cheap? Oil bust left sellers motivated. Homesteading? Prairie soil for wheat, cattle, windy for turbines. Water? Aquifers, legal rain barrels. Tiny houses? OK's flexible. Rural, no permits needed if under code. Wind energy rebates. Pros? Flatland, easy build, low taxes, 0.9%, tornado shelter standard. Cons? Twisters, 60 per year, bunker up. But number 5's got northern surprises. 5. West Virginia. Mountain mama with land prices that'll make you holler and a forest homestead dream. 2026, $2,000 to $3,000 per acre. Appalachian like Pocahontas County, $1,200 to $2,000. 40 acres for $60,000. Cheap? Depopulation from coal decline. Homesteading? Forested hills, acidic soil for berries, foraging heaven. Water? Springs. Legal. Tiny houses? WV's rural friendly, no statewide zoning, county variances easy. Pros? Cool summers, 70s, no income tax on pensions. Cons? Harsh winters, floods. If Appalachia sings to you, WV's your tune, but number 4's Big Sky is bigger. 4. Texas. Lone Star with lone land deals and a ranch homestead legend. 2026 averages $2,970. West like Hudspeth County, $350 to $700 per acre. 50 acres for $25,000. Cheap? Vast supply, low demand west. Homesteading? Arid but irrigable soil for cattle, agave. Water? Wells legal. Tiny houses? Texas loves freedom. Rural, no permits. Ag exemptions. Pros? No income tax, huge parcels, warm climate. Cons? Droughts. 2025 severe. If big is better, Texas wins. But number 3's Wild West is wilder. 3. Montana. Big sky country with small prices and a wilderness homestead call. 2026, $1,280 per acre average. Rural like Garfield County, $800 to $1,500. 100 acres for $100,000. Cheap? Sparse population. Homesteading? Rocky soil but valleys fertile for hay, livestock. Water? Rivers. Legal. Tiny houses? Montana's lax. Rural build free if code compliant. Pros? Clean air, low taxes, 0.8%, wildlife. Cons? Harsh winters. If solitude's gold, Montana's mine. But number 2's enchantment is magical. 2. New Mexico. Land of enchantment with enchanted prices and a desert homestead oasis. 2026, $725 to $6,000 per acre. Counties like Socorro, $100 to $300. 200 acres for $50,000. Cheap, desert oversupply. Homesteading? Arid but aquifer water for wells, solar king. Tiny houses? NM's off-grid haven, no permits rural. Pros, sunny 300 days, low taxes, 0.7%, cultural vibes. Cons, water scarcity, drill 10K. If desert calls, NM answers. But number one is the king. 1. Arizona. Arizona is the #1 cheapest place in the U.S. to buy land for homesteading and tiny houses in 2026. Mind-blowing? Listen, average $4,000 to $4,328 per acre statewide, but in Apache or Mojave County, $250 to $1,000 per acre. 50 acres for $25,000. Why? Vast desert supply, low demand north. Homesteading, sunny for solar, soil for drought crops like agave. Water, wells or hall, legal rain. Tiny houses, AZ's Pioneer, rural no permits, tiny home villages. Pros, 300 sunny days, no income tax on pensions. This is the steal. Your off-grid kingdom awaits. So, there you have it, the 10 cheapest states where Americans are buying land, building tiny homes, and living the life they want, not the life the system forces on them. If you found value in this video, hit like, subscribe for more, and tell me which state surprised